Second. Here we go. Good morning. My name is Dijon. Welcome to Free Yoga Wednesday, sponsored by Uma Community Clinic. I am on the land of the Tongva and Gabrielino First Nations peoples. These were the indigenous people, or are the indigenous people of this part of the world. And the land was stolen from them by colonizers and enslavers and then renamed Los Angeles. I stand on the land and give gratitude for their stewardship of this most beautiful part of the planet that I get to call my hometown. A couple of my general and regular reminders for each class, especially if you're brand new. Please be mindful of your body. Do what you can today. Don't overexert yourself. If you have any injuries, and I'm going to practice this out with this knee today, just be mindful as you move through any injuries. You don't want to re-injure or damage any if you're post-op or anything like that. Nasal breath through the whole class, and take breaks. If you need a break, feel free to take a break. Otherwise, we'll take breaks together, but you may take a break at any point that you would like. It's a class where you can do what you can do and not feel any pressure to keep up or, do some of the stuff that we see on those yoga magazines, which is a little unrealistic for uh, people new to yoga or the older crowd or people that just might not be that flexible to start out. So today is mat yoga, and I am going to take us through a couple of things. I'm going to stay on my stool, and then I'll move back to my mat, which is back there. But we'll start with we'll do some breathing, just a little bit of breathing together. So sit comfortably. You can sit with your legs crossed on your mat, or you can extend your legs straight out if you want, whatever's most comfortable for you. And I ask that you please try to sit up really tall. And so it's a little more of a challenge to sit up tall when your legs are straight out in front of you, but do the best you can. And resting your hands on your knees or thighs or on the floor beside you, whatever's most comfortable. And again, we're doing nasal breath. And so if you're comfortable and interested, you may close your eyes if you'd like, or keep them open. It's up to you. And we're going to let's take a couple breaths together, and then we'll take a few on our own. So take a breath in here and then exhale. And then we'll inhale together. Fill your lungs all the way. And then exhale all the way, all the air out. Breathe in through your nose, fill your lungs completely. And then exhale everything out. And then we'll do some individual breathing on your own. So the lungs fill up each time with the inhale. When you exhale, you empty the lungs totally. Okay, so that's the cue for the breath. The reason why we want to empty the lungs each exhale is because sometimes we have old air in our lungs that's stuck there because we don't let it out, and the fresh air doesn't get to fill the lungs. Fresh breath doesn't get to fill the lungs, so you always want to empty the lungs out each exhale. See if you can hear your breathing in your head. The breath is soft. Calm breathing, calm inhales, calm exhales. Let's do two more at your own pace. Then inhale and drop your chin down towards your chest. Hold here. Shoulders are over your hips. You're sitting up as straight as you can. Bring your hands interlaced behind your head and elbows together. We're going to let the weight of the arms, you might notice it immediately. The weight of the arms stretch the upper back and your neck. See if you feel that. Drop your shoulders down. Let the shoulders relax down. And then release your hands and bring your fingertips to your jawbone. So 3 fingers from each hand underneath your jawbone and just push back gently. So the first one we did a stretch for the back of the neck. This one is a stretch for the muscles around the throat and the front of the neck. And then release that and breathe in and exhale your right ear towards your right shoulder. Gonna hold here. And then inhale up to center. And then left ear, left shoulder. And hold here. Keep breathing. Soft breath. Check on your jaw. The facial muscles and the jaw is relaxed. Everything is soft. We're not grimacing or holding a frown or anything like that. Inhale, center. Let's go over to the right. Exhale. So this hits the sides of the neck. Inhale, center. Exhale over to the left. Inhale, center. Exhale, right. And then this last one. Inhale, center. And then exhale, left. And then come back to center, circle your head a few times. So go whichever direction, will go both ways. Check on your breathing. And then reverse circle. And then look left, hold left. Again, straighten your spine, sit up tall. Right fingers to the left side of your jawbone, press gently. So these are now, the twists help to, again, stretch the muscles, this time on the right side of the neck. See what you notice. And then breathe in, we're going over left, looking right. And then left hand, left jawbone, gentle pressure. Pushing your face a little more to the right, twisting your head a little more to the right. And inhale, let's look left. Exhale. Inhale through center. Look right. Exhale. Inhale through center. Look left. Exhale. Inhale through center. Look right. Exhale. Last one here. Inhale through center. And then exhale when you get over to the left. And then I'm going to get on my mat now. So let's cross our legs. If your legs weren't crossed before, let's do some stir the pots. So these are really for the hip sockets, even though the upper torso's doing all the movement. When you go to either side, you might notice a stretch from basically your side rib cage down to your waist or hip. See if you notice that. And then when you come back, kind of hang onto your knees so you get a little rounded shoulders rounded forward here as you go around. So let's bring the breath into this. When you lean back, breathe in. Or when you sit up, breathe in. And then when you circle to the front, that's the exhale. So do a few of these on your own. Inhaling when you lean back or sit up. Exhaling in the forward bend. So moving the breath. We always want to link the breath in the motion and to the motion or the motion to the breath when we're doing yoga. Let's go the other way. So same thing, exhaling when you go forward, inhaling when you sit up or lean back. And then coming back to center, right hand straight out, right arm straight out from your right shoulder. Palm is flat, fingers are wide. We're gonna lean over to the right as far as you can go. Left butt stays on the floor. Left hand on left hip. So just, this is another side stretch. Breathing here, soft breath. Let's look down toward the right, floor on the right. Turn your hand, hold here. And then inhale, come up, change the right hand to hip, left hand slides out, left arm is straight, right butt stays on the ground, on the mat, on the floor. And the more you lean to the left, the deeper the stretch is on the right. See if you notice that. We do want to keep that buttock down, whichever side we're leaning away from. That helps the stretch. If you lift your butt off the ground or off the mat, you lose the whole stretch. And this is a stretch, this is side stretch, side bend. And then we'll inhale. We're going to keep both hands on hips. Exhale to the right. Inhale, center, sit up tall. Each time we come up, exhale to your left. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, and elbows are going out to the sides. Exhale. Inhale, that stretches the shoulder blades a little. You might feel that. Exhale, right. Inhale, center. Exhale to your left. Inhale, center. Exhale, right. Last one here. Inhale, exhale. Come up to center. We're going to twist. Let's change the leg. Let's put the other leg in front or on top. And we're going to breathe in here and twist to the right. So you can use your left hand or forearm to help twist you a little bit deeper. Sit up as straight as you can sit. The back hand, the right hand is either flat palm, fingertips with fingers spread wide, or you can wrap your right hand, right arm behind you. You can bring the back of the right hand to your low spine, or you can wrap the right fingers over towards your left hip. So see which one works for you. When you wrap the arm behind you, you stretch the front of the shoulder. You're sitting up tall. On this side, this is the arm that was broken 20-something years ago. I usually just either wrap to my low spine or keep my hand on the floor or fingers on the floor. It feels a little tweaky when I wrap it all the way over to the left hip. So I want you to do what works for you. Let's move the head side to side. So this is a seated spinal twist is what we're doing. Now we put some motion into the neck so that we can stretch those muscles out a little bit more. And then checking on the breath. So again, big inhales and exhales through your nose. The breath is soft and controlled. And then inhale, center. Let's exhale, twist to the left. So the right hand or forearm can put it on the left thigh or left knee to help you twist a little more. Left hand, see this one I can wrap around behind me, so that's what I'm gonna do. But you can also put left flat palm or left fingertips spread wide. Pick which one feels the best. And then we're gonna move the head again here. So soften your breath, breathe through your nose. And then inhale, come back to center. And here we'll stretch out our legs and shake them out. And then in staff pose, so just like we're sitting, it's really to me like the letter L. Feet are flexed, legs are straight out in front. You can have them together or apart, whatever's most comfortable for you. And then the shoulders are over the hips. We're going to breathe in here and go forward. Options for your hands on the floor, on your shins. You can put them on your thighs, wrap them around your feet. I'm kind of tight right now, so I can't wrap, but you could bring with this, in my case, the right hand outside the pinky toe side of the right foot. You can bring the hands on the arch sides of the feet. You can bring your fingertips to the soles of your feet. Try to keep your back flat. So find which one. I think the one with the hands around the foot or the toes, feet or the toes, I think that is a really deep stretch. I feel that a lot on the backs of my knees, but I'm going to stick with hands on my shin. So find what's comfortable for you. Toes pointing up toward the ceiling. Breathe here, soft breath. Straighten out your spine, lift your chest a little bit. Inhale, sit up back to staff pose or L shape. Exhale, forward again. So this is giving a little stretch to the low back. Inhale, sit up tall, shoulders down. Exhale, lean forward. We'll do 3 more. Inhale, sit up. Exhale, lean forward. Inhale, sit up. Here's number 2. Exhale, lean forward. Last one here. Inhale. Exhale. And then coming back to center, let's shake out our legs, shake out arms too. And then you can separate the legs as wide as you can, but not too wide where you feel pain on the insides of your thighs. So you do want to stretch sensation here, let you know that you're stretching your insides of your thigh. The muscles that run on the insides of the thighs don't get a lot of attention. So this is a passive way. You don't have to do anything else but sit like this. You put your hands either on your shins or on the floor, and just hold here. Shoulders over hips, sit up straight, and then the feet are flexed. So we get a stretch on the back of the legs. Flex your feet. Also, when you flex your feet or engage your arms, the muscles are turned on, so they're working, and they get what's called a toning. Breathe in here. We're going to go forward. Keep your back long. So we don't want to arch, hump back on this one. We're going to keep a flat back, lean forward, and come as far forward as you can. I'm really tight, so this is as much as I can do, and that's enough for today, for now. So leaning forwards, long spine. If you don't feel any feedback on your at your inner thighs, open your legs a little bit more, just a little bit, and see if you feel something at that point. Inhale, sit up tall. Exhale, lean forward again. Toes up, inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Inhale. And exhale. And then come back up. Left forearm on top of your left shin. Right hand on your hip. Lean over to the left. So this is another side stretch, but also a stretch for the back of the legs. Hold here, and we want the right shoulder neutral. We don't want it falling forward. Just keep it neutral, which means pointed up toward the ceiling. And then inhale, come up, change left hand on left hip, right hand, right shin, lean over to the right. Hold here, breathe. And then come back up to center. Bring the right foot to touch the inside of the left thigh. Inhale and go forward. So here, I can come down a little more here. So I'm going to do flat, flat palms, fingertips, or forearms. So here I feel okay enough to come all the way down. See what you like. The left toes are pointing up. This is a hip opener for the right hip, forward bend, and you might feel a stretch on the inside of your left thigh. Then inhale, come up. Let's twist to the right again. Sit up tall, twist right. Then inhale up to center. We're going to switch the legs out. Right leg out on an angle. Left sole of the foot touches the right thigh. Inhale here and go forward. Try to keep the spine long. Lift your chest a little bit. That keeps that rounding away, or keeps that from happening. And then inhale, come up, and let's twist to the left. Sit up straight, turn left, breathe through your nose. And come back to center. Bring both feet to touch. So soles of the feet touch. Us do a quick massage, a little foot massage here. So this is butterfly pose or cobbler, like shoemaker cobbler, not peach cobbler, dessert. This is called the cobbler pose or butterfly. Curl your toes under and outward a few times. And then breathe in here. We're gonna go forward, hands on the mat. So try to keep a long spine, lift your chest. And then inhale, come up, let's twist left again in butterfly. Feels a little awkward, but do the best you can. It's still twisting and stretching muscles. Soft breath, let's move the head here. Then inhale, center, exhale, twist to your right. Move the head again. And then coming back to center. So today is definitely a day that I need to pad my knees. So if you'd like to pad your knees, any towel or blanket will do. And you just put it under your knees. Sometimes I put it, well, actually, usually I put it underneath my entire lower leg, but today I'm just going for the knees. We'll come to table. And so table pose is hips and knees in a vertical line. Shoulders, elbows, wrists in a vertical line. The back is flat. And this is called table pose. Some teachers call it box pose or tabletop. And so I just call it table. And we'll do some cat-cow. So arch your back and lift your chest. You want to release the back, release the low back, lift your chest. This is called cow. So there's an arch in your back. Your chest is lifted. Hold here and breathe. So the primary purpose of this pose is a back bend, an accessible way to access a back bend. But the other benefit, you might feel it, is the front upper body's getting a little bit of a stretch. So you might feel a little something around your abdomen. See if you notice that. So that's the other part, the other secondary benefit of this. We're going to move into cat. Inhale, lift your spine, curl it. Here's a good occasion to curl your spine. Usually I'm screaming about a long back, long spine. But this time we raise the spine up like a cat, chin to chest. Push into the floor. And I forgot to mention, we're on the tops of the feet. So the toes are pointing straight back. The heels aren't falling out to the side like they naturally would. Put some effort, put the tops of the feet on the floor and press down a little bit. So here's cat. Cat is a back stretch, as you can imagine or see or feel. Oh, of course, it's calling. So let's go into cow. Inhale, move into cow. And then exhale into cat. Sorry, I had to get rid of that phone. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Let's do 3 more. Inhale. Exhale. Here's number 2. Inhale. Exhale. And here's number 1. Inhale. Exhale. We'll go into cat balance, or it's called sunbird. It's called bird dog. So it's a balance pose from table. You can slide your left toes out along the floor. This is an accessible way to do this. Slide the right fingers with the pinky finger down, thumb up on the floor. So you can hold here, or you can lift arm and leg. So right arm up, left leg up. If your left leg is up, flex your left foot. So this is cat balance, sunbird, bird dog. Breathe through your nose, pull in your belly button to give you a little more stability. And then breathe in here, exhale, right hand down, left knee down, right toes out, or lift the right foot with a flexed foot, right leg with a flexed foot. And then slide the left arm out, either on the floor or lift it so it's horizontal to the floor, belly button in. So when we lift our legs, sometimes that corresponding hip wants to lift up too. We want to keep the hips parallel to the floor. And then breathe in here, exhale everything down. We're switching. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower, switch. Inhale, lift. Hips stay parallel. Exhale, lower, switch. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more each side. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And then coming back to table, we're going to hip circle. So just swing your hips in a circle. It can be a more where you keep the upper legs more vertical, or you can really swing where you bring the butt down toward the heels and really hit each side as you go side to side. So try out both. One of them will feel the best. And then the other way, checking on your breath, nasal breath, soft, controlled breathing. And then let's hold in table and rock the hips, just rock them side to side. So you might feel your butt muscles getting a little stretched. See if you notice that. Keep the breath moving, smooth, soft breathing. My hip hop, thank you very much. Side to side, rock side to side. All right, and then we're going to go into down dog. Actually, the hip hop twice, same hip. Curl your toes under. Let's get a foot stretch before we move from here. So curling your toes under, push back through your feet so that you really stretch the bottom of your foot, your feet. So this is called, not goddess. It was called Hero's Pose, but Shiro's Pose or Thunderbolt. It is not a beautiful feeling, but it's a really great stretch for your feet, soles of your feet. You can sit on your butt to heels, or you can modify a little and put hands down on the floor that takes all the upper body weight off of your feet. Or you can come up where the upper body is vertical, shoulders to knees. So see which one feels the best. The feet are still getting a stretch. And this also helps blood, like the circulation in the feet or any body part. When you stretch it out, it lets fresh blood in there, and we're full of oxygen right now. So pushing back, hold there, keep breathing. Then we're going to switch. So let's tap the tops of the feet. Now we're going tops of the feet toward the floor. So this is traditional Thunderbolt. My knee is not going to let me do it all the way, but anyway, this is traditional. We make it accessible, hands on the floor, or you come up again from shoulders to knees or vertical. So this stretches the shins and the muscles on the tops of the feet. Okay, come back down, tap again. Curl your toes under, we're going into down dog. So inhale, lift your butt, pedal your feet. So one leg goes straight, the other one bends. Opposite, do a few of those. So this stretches out the back, especially the calf muscle. See if you feel that, notice that. Then coming back to down dog, inhale, lift the left leg a little bit or a lot, it's up to you. Hips stay parallel, like I mentioned, when we lift the leg, the hips wanna kind of turn out a little bit, keep the hips parallel to the floor. Exhale, left foot down. Inhale, right leg up a little bit or a lot, it's up to you. Exhale, right foot down. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, lower. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, lower. 2 more each side. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, last 2. Inhale. Exhale, last side. Inhale. Exhale, hold here. Bend your knees, walk backwards, bend your knees. Forward bend. That's what this is called. Standing forward bend or forward bend. This stretches your entire back. You can also do this seated on the floor with your legs out. We actually did it earlier. You can also do it standing and support yourself on a wall or a door frame or something. And that way you can kind of let go and not have to kind of keep your balance. It's a great way to stretch throughout the day. Inhale, hands to shins, come up to a flat back. Exhale, slide your hands back down towards your feet. Inhale, come up halfway. Exhale, lower. Inhale, come up, flat back. Exhale, down. Inhale, come up halfway. Exhale, lower. This one we're coming up all the way. Inhale, come up. Arms sweep out to your sides and up over your head. And then exhale the arms back down. So this is called mountain pose. Looks like this. It's one of the resting poses of yoga. Mountain, child's pose, down dog, believe it or not, and corpse pose. So those are the official resting poses of yoga. I don't know who decided down dog was resting pose because it's not, but they say it is. The books say it is. But anyway, I disagree. All right, let's sprinkle it a little bit. So this is these are really quick spinal twists. If you kind of pay attention, you'll remember that we did some spinal twists earlier. So this is the quick version of that. And check on the breath, move the breath as you move your upper body. And then coming back to center, hands in front of your heart. Sweep your arms out and up. And then we're going to swan dive forward. The back stays flat and long, like I've been talking about all morning. Exhale all the way down. Inhale, sweep out and come back up to standing, arms up over your head. Exhale down into a forward bend. Let's do 3 more. Sweep out and up. Exhale down. 2 more. Inhale out and up. Exhale down. Last one, out and up. Exhale down. This time we're going to go out into chair pose. So bend your knees and bring the arms up. You have options for the arms. This is traditional chair where the palms face each other, arms are straight. Modified, you can do goddess arms here. This is a little kinder to the shoulders. So the arms, goddess arms, shoulder, elbow, parallel to the floor. Palms face forward or face each other. Inhale, straighten your legs, forward bend. Exhale there. And then inhale, come back to chair. And you can choose which arms you want to use. Inhale. Exhale, forward bend. Inhale, come into chair. We'll do 3 more. Exhale, legs go straight, forward bend. Inhale, come back into chair. This is number 2. Exhale down. Inhale, come up. And last one, exhale forward. Inhale, come up Hold chair here. Breathe through your nose, soft breath. And then inhale, lower your arms, straighten your legs, shake out your arms and legs. We'll balance. Shift all your weight over to the left leg, tree pose. So turn the right knee out. Put the right sole of your foot up near the inside left ankle and hold. So the right knee is out. You can also lift the right foot off the floor. Right sole of the foot touches the inside of your right calf. Pull in your belly button to help support you. You can also bring the right sole of the foot up to the inside of the right thigh. I can never do that. I'm gonna do it on the left side so I can hold on. But it looks like this. So we don't ever wanna put our feet to knee in this pose because the knees are not made to go sideways. So we're either above the knee, where the right foot is at the inside of the left thigh, or we're below the knee at the calf. Okay, so find what's comfortable for you. Then I want to show you the arm options. Prayer hands over your head. V shape, goddess. Arms straight out, palms up. Arms straight out, palms down. Upside down, V. Now from the back, prayer hands, fingers down. So when you bring the arms behind you, this gets a stretch. Front of the shoulders get a nice stretch. Okay, prayer hands, fingers down. Prayer hands, fingers up. You can grab wrists or elbows, so you can pick. So let's switch to the other side. Kick out the right leg. Shift your weight onto the right leg. And then let's go tree with the left leg. So find the placement of your left leg that you prefer. And then find the arms. You can switch from one arm style to another while we're here. Belly button pulls in to help with our balance. And another way to help with stability is finding an object that is not moving, that you can plant your attention on and stare at that object, and that helps with stability. When you that's not the right word. Wiggle around, like trying to get your balance, that builds muscle tissue, so that's okay too. If you're not able to stand perfectly still, you're building muscle, so do whatever, let the body do what it's doing. And then kick out the left leg, shake out your arms. Feet spread wide. And we're going to do a forward bend here. So hands on your hips, sit up tall, breathe in. We're going just to a flat back. So we're not going all the way down. We'll have the spine parallel to the floor, horizontal with the floor. Breathe in here, exhale forward, and the toes are pointing forward. So 10 toes going the same way. Inhale, come up like on a train track. Exhale down. Inhale, come up. We'll do 3 more. Exhale down. Inhale, come up. Here's number 2. Exhale down. Inhale, come up. And last one. Exhale down. Inhale, come up. From here, we're going to lean to the right side. So the hands are on our hips and our elbows are straight out to the sides. We're just going to lean over to the right. We're not changing the shoulder shape. They're not falling back or forward. They're neutral. Inhale up. Exhale over to the left. These are side bends, wide leg side bends. Inhale up. Exhale right. Inhale up. Exhale left. That was the last one. Inhale up. Bring your feet together. Shake out your legs. And then some arm and some shoulder blade work. Hands in front of your heart. Inhale. Push out. Exhale. So the arms are coming straight from the shoulders. Inhale, palms up. Try to stand up as tall as you can. Push the palms up toward the ceiling and bring the biceps towards your ears. Exhale, and we're gonna swoop the arms. Looks like this. So we're not leaning forward, we're standing straight, shoulders back, arms strong, and palms facing each other. That's called, well, that's not I don't know what it's called, but we call it swoop. So one of my students called it that, so I took that. Inhale, prayer. Exhale, push. Inhale, lift. Exhale, swoop. We'll do 3 more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, swoop. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, swoop. Last one coming up. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale, swoop. And then come back down on the floor. When you get there, bring your knees to your chest. Knees to chest, hold on. I want you to rock side to side. So just going side to side and feel the massage effect of going from side to side. That is the purpose of this movement, is to massage the back, and you might feel it on the hips, the low part of your back. If you go slow enough, you'll really be able to pinpoint what's getting a compression from your bodies touching the floor. And coming back, knees to chest, extend your legs out on your mat into corpse pose. So this is one of the 4 resting poses I mentioned. Arms away from your body, legs drop, legs apart, and feet drop open. We can relax the feet here. Just allow yourself to rest here. Noticing your breath. Noticing your heartbeat. Noticing the air on your skin. Any sounds around you. Temperature in your room. Excuse me. Soft breath. Next breath in, take a big stretch. Arms up over your head. And then lower your arms. If you'd like to turn onto one side and make your way up to seated. Thank you so much for coming and giving me allowing me the opportunity to go have my knee checked out by ending a little bit early. May you be happy. May your life have meaning. And may you all be instruments for social change. Thank you so much. I'll see you in a week. Have a great rest of the week. And Shallon, thank you. Thank you, Brian and Miles and Georgia, Charlene and Cassandra. Take care. Bye-bye.